Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? Now, I'm on boxingscene.com. Like always, I'll leave this article in the description box. You click it, read it, and come to your own surmise, all right? Antonio Tarver ready to bust up Whyte, earn Anthony Joshua. Now, I know a lot of fans, they don't really want to hear from Antonio Tarver because of the 2 failed drug tests. And my thing is this, I totally understand that reasoning, but, if we're not going to if we're going to boycott guys like Tarver and we don't want to see him fight, then a lot of you shouldn't be rooting for Tony Thompson, Erkin Tepper, Luis Ortiz, Lucas Brown, Dillian Whyte, and some other fighters that I know I'm forgetting. All right, so my thing is, if he served his suspension and paid his fine, let him fight. And whoever fights him next, just get, VADA involved and, do whatever you have to do. Kind of like what Jennings did with Ortiz. He said he was open to fighting Ortiz. He just wanted the proper drug testing in place. He got that, then he fought him. All right, but to this news, though, man. Now, Tarver recently called for a fight with Whyte, okay? Then Dillian Whyte went on to respond, okay? I'm going to read a little bit of this, but he went on to respond. He told Sky Sports, if he wants it, call Eddie Hearn. I love to fight these guys. I believe that in every fighter's career on the road to be great and a world champion, you have to fight at least one legend from the era before you, and Tarver was a great champion. So for me to get his name on my record will be excellent, all right? So he went on to say that with some other things in this article, and then Antonio Tarver responded to that. He says, I heard his interview. I have a lot of respect for Dillian Whyte. If he found a great fight against Anthony Joshua, who's sitting on top of the division, and obviously Dillian feels confident in himself and his ability, I think the fight makes sense for me. All right, so, and I think they said he fought a great fight against Anthony Joshua. It's a typo by Boxing Scene. But anyways, yes, he did fight a entertaining fight against Anthony Joshua before he lost the fight. Both guys want the fight, man. I mean, if they want the fight, and Tarver is recognizing that he's not just going to fall into a Deontay Wilder title shot or fall into a Anthony Joshua title shot. He's going to have to do something of significance to get that opportunity. So I'm glad that he's realizing that. I'm glad that he's willing to travel to do what it takes. And he's going to have to. I mean, the dude is in his late 40s, you know what I mean? So, and he wants, he has a goal to try to beat George Foreman's record for the oldest heavyweight champion, man. So, if, let him go for it. Do I think he'll do it? I don't think he'll do it. It'll be one of them things where Antonio Tarver will have to prove me wrong. I'm not hating on Antonio Tarver. I understand his whole career. I ordered the Roy Jones versus Tarver fight the night he made history. You know what I mean? So, and I thought he did one of the most gangster things I ever seen in the ring when he told Roy Jones, any excuses tonight, Roy, and then proceeded to knock him out. I thought that was G. As far as, in boxing, I thought that was crazy. The whole fight party thought that was crazy. So I understand Tarver and his ups and downs in his career and testing positive. I understand it all. If that's his goal, let's see if he can do it, man. Now, the proper drug testing should be in place, but then he's fighting Whyte, a guy who had his experiences with, different things in his system. You know what I mean? They serve their time in their suspensions, man. If they want to fight, let's let them fight. I think it'd be an interesting fight. I will pick Dillian Whyte in this fight. I just think he's the younger, fresher guy. And I know Tarver's still hanging around. But I just think there's a certain level of guys I think that just at the very least, outwork him. Maybe there's some things there that Tarver can exploit. Sometimes Whyte has a tendency of just winging shots sometimes where he loses his form and technique and he just throws crazy punches. Maybe Tarver, he does have an educated left hand. It might not be the most powerful thing at heavyweight, but it's very educated. You know what I mean? So maybe he can exploit some things there. I think it'd be a good fight. Y'all let me know what you think in the comment section. Besides Tarver tested positive, y'all. What do you think stylistically about the fight? And if you want to throw in whatever else, just throw it in. But just stylistically, what do you think about this fight? I'm out.